from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
The shot by Sullinger, wide open. It's on target from the high post.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Ball against Thomas. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Feeds it to Zeller. Tries from 10, and Jordan sends it back. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
Yeah, ain't no reason to be passive now. You have got to go in attack mode.
Now here's Zeller. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Turner, and it's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down, Greg. Started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Thomas against Paul. Zeller, a screen on Paul. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Here's Zeller. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Zeller's got his first basket.
You know, with Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling and shooting injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time getting over the hump for a few years, but he's over it now.
Here's Navarro. He picked up 36 points in their last one against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by Griffin. Outside Thomas, 5 on the clock. Passes it to Zeller, and it's blocked by Jordan.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Lets it fly. And the pass to Navarro. Clippers moving the ball around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And, you know, getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the mid-range jumper and plays a complete game of basketball. With just a little more seasoning, I really feel like the sky's the limit.
For the 3, and that one's good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammates after that one.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Navarro. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Ball against Thomas. Stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Navarro. Sinks that one from the post. Jay's got 9 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Navarro. 9 points in the game so far. Picked by Griffin. Back to Jordan. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Turner after the basket by Los Angeles. Bradley, no one around him. Off target from outside. Clippers leading by 9. Pass to Navarro. Releases. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Double team on Thomas. Snatched away by himself. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Thomas. Jordan. Zeller grabs the board.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Sullinger with the bucket.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Navarro. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Turner. Stolen away. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. The big dunk at the end of the break.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance, Clark, with the boost in minutes, the confidence, and the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Lee's checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Jared Sullinger. Crowder, he's checked in for Turner. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Nice shot by Smart.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And boy, did Evan Turner make the most of his second chance last season. Played with more focus, huge minutes for him with the Celtics. He may have found a home.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Navarro. He's got 9. Kicks it to Griffin. Shot from the low block. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, it was a career year all around for Tucker last season. Still has work to do on his game, but showed he can contribute to a winning team. Very good value for his contract, too. You can never discount that.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by Blake Griffin. He used that pick to get in close. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
And Thomas set a really nice screen that time.
Here's Navarro. Jordan the screen. Paul passes to Navarro. And Thomas over to help. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Passes it to Navarro. Lets it go from deep. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
That is good. Lee's got his first basket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Navarro, defended by Crowder. Navarro, the pass to Griffin. Here's Navarro. Back to Griffin. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Thomas. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. Got a hand on it. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Chris Paul, guys, for the last decade, the best point guard in the NBA. Now, there's some new competition for that distinction, though, with Steph Curry breaking through to NBA stardom. And it's always exciting to watch these two go head-to-head.
Boston making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Paul can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
How would you compare Chris Paul and Steph Curry?
Well, Steph Curry is just an off-the-chart shooter. I think the best in the history of the game in overall shot making and creativity as far as shooting goes. Paul is more of an orchestrator, a maestro supreme.
And the thing with Kelly Olynyk, he does some stuff that really helps you, and some also that will hurt. I mean, he's highly skilled. He's got the deep range, textbook positioning in terms of the post. A lot of tricky moves down there. Yet he has a hard time being effective against great athletes, which the NBA is filled with. So he's going to have to evolve as a basketball player if he wants to be effective.
Paul with the ball, out guarded by Smart, and he gets the bucket. 14 points for Jay.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside Thomas. In the corner, Crowder with it. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
At the elbow, Lee gets it to go from 18 feet away. Here's Navarro, and no good trying to get that one. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Clippers ahead. They lead by 13. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.